Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Scott, joined right now by a couple of guys from VASA, which is the Valley Arts and Science Academy, which is at the Ted Wills Center, or the Ted C. Wills Center.
There you go.
Behind the Ted Wills Center. But Perry Jensen, Tony Sanders, welcome, guys. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, thanks for having us.
I did a story on you guys, 2, 3, 4 years ago now, right after you opened.
Yeah.
Interesting concept for the school. I liked it. It's a charter school,
Yes,
right?
it is.
So well, arts and science obviously is in your name, so that is the focus, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, explain to everybody.
Arts and science, okay.
Assume they've never heard anything about VASA.
Well, if you look at the science component, that's an easy one to go with. Just over in the last 2 years. Last year we had 9 of our students last year that were accepted for interviews for the Fresno County Science Fair, of which we took first, second, and third in earth science.
Woo!
And 3 of our kids went on to the state finals. This year, for a school with 26 sixth graders, 13 of our students were selected for interviews for the Fresno County Science Fair, and also our science teacher was selected as Science Coach of the Year. So there's the science component.
What's different about the science you teach than they teach at every other school in the county? Why are you so successful at what you do?
Involvement.
Involvement.
We have, it's community. We're not an institution, we're a community. The teachers are all wholly invested in it, so my science teacher is not only just the science teacher doing what she does, but she incorporates everybody, so that's the way we literally do everything. So when you take the science component and then you also add the arts component, this is the first year, we've been open 8 years, and this is the first year that we've actually been able to do everything. When Dr. Huff created the school, was that you were supposed to have the entire arts aspect. Well, courtesy of Tony being with us now, we have visual arts, we have performing arts, and our music teacher teaches orchestra, brass, woodwind. If it's music, we've got it.
A lot of schools don't have music anymore.
Well, we've got it. We've got the capacity to put stringed instruments, woodwind, brass, percussion into the hands of our students so that they're learning. So that having been said, the big thing that we've got going on right now is May 14th. Well, I won't steal your thunder, so I'll let you do it. No, you do it. You do a great job. I will let him tell you what May 14th is all about.
Well, we're very excited that on May 14th, kind of the culmination of our first year of theater arts being on our campus, we are going over to the Warner's Theater.
Get out of here.
No, I can't. I just got here.
What do you play? You're putting on a show at the Warners?
Yes, we are. There's a wonderful book by Sean Covey of the Covey family called The 7 Habits of Happy Kids. And we have been blessed with the opportunity to adapt that for our students, and we're doing a presentation of that book.
On the big stage?
On the big stage.
Are you going to have the organ come up? And
We just might.
you know, that'd be so cool. The kids would love that.
It's very cool. We actually had an opportunity to tour the Warner's Theater as well, so we're enjoying a very nice relationship with them as well.
Yeah, it's almost going through a renaissance down there.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
they're showing the old classic movies and things down there, and they're pulling big crowds.
Yes.
It's
Anyway.
exciting to be a part of it.
So, is that open to the public? Is there a charge for it, or?
Yes and no. It is absolutely open to the public. Tickets will be on sale on Brown Paper Ticket, but it is a free event. But we do ask that everyone purchase a ticket just so we can keep better track of how many guests are coming in. But absolutely, bring everyone. It's a wonderful production. It involves our choir and our bands as well. The visual arts will be on display as well in the lobby, so you get a real full experience of what VASA can produce.
Just one performance?
Just one performance.
Oh.
So you got to make sure you got to come out. You got to come there for that.
Then if you're going to talk about that one performance, something to look forward to, we're going to be with Curtains 5 this coming December doing 3 performances.
What's Curtains 5?
Curtains 5 is locally owned by Jared Palladino and his associates.
Okay.
At the Fresno Soap Company, so
Yes.
right up the street is where that theater is.
And we're doing 3 productions there in December.
You're already looking way ahead to December.
You have to.
We're already in the spring of 2016 already with productions. Absolutely.
Well, wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You know what? I think the difference with a charter school is you're not forced to go there. You choose to go there.
Yes,
so
it's
the
a school
whole
of choice.
attitude is different from the student's perspective.
Well, I think if you look at that, it's not only just the students that have a different attitude, it's our teachers have a different attitude. for me, I've said it to a number of people, I look forward to going to work because I work with a bunch of people that want to be there. And there's something to be said for people that want to be where they're at. And it really is, it's a community. We don't look at it as an institution, we look at it as a community.
How many students altogether?
We have 240 at this point,
Okay.
but we have more openings coming up for our kindergarten classes for next year. Generally, we try to keep the entire school at a population of around 260, 275. So again, it stays small. You know, it's that small town atmosphere. Everybody knows what everybody's doing, and they're all there to help children grow.
Okay. Any big plans for next year? Or?
Just to keep doing what we do and do it well. It's that point of not only do our children have opportunities for art, the fact remains that all of our students get every week a visual art class, every week they get a performing arts class, every week they get music. And for next year, we're looking at potentially bringing ukuleles for our second graders so that all second graders will learn how to play a ukulele. All of our third graders right now play recorders so that by the time they go to fourth grade, they have had enough exposure to basic instruments to decide at, say, fourth grade, well, I want to play a woodwind or I want to play a stringed instrument. And so then they have the opportunity to go to violins, violas, cellos, or clarinets, flutes, trumpets, trombones, and we'll find every means that we can to find those instruments for them.
Not every student, though, is musically inclined.
No.
What if they're going to you for the science aspect? You still require them to take the musical part, too?
Well, everybody does music as part of, because under the new Common Core State Standards, visual and performing arts are a part of Common Core now. So all of our students are getting, one, it is a state requirement, it's but part of being at VASA is that the other part, if you're learning art, art is mathematics, music is mathematics, music is language, art is language. So it's more than just that they're drawing pictures. Now they're going to be doing written representations of what they did. They're having to explain it. So when they're getting art, they're still getting English, they're still getting history, they're still getting mathematics.
Yeah.
In conjunction to their core.
You know what I remember when I was on the campus, what I remember most is walking around, there were, like, student art was on display all over the campus, which I thought, how cool is that? You come to school and you see what your fellow classmates are doing.
And you still will. And every piece of artwork that is up on the walls of VASA is nothing but student work. There's no adult work on there.
Well, in a school, I think is the way it should be.
It should
Absolutely.
be.
Yeah. All right. VASA is, again, it's right behind the Ted Will Center, which is on what, San Pablo between Belmont and Olive?
Glen on one side, San Pablo on the other, and, yeah,
What's south of us?
Lewis, I think it is?
I think it is. Yes, yeah.
Just south of the Tower District.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Website, phone number, how can folks reach you?
VASAelementary.org, and our brand new website will be coming up May 13th, but go to VASAelementary.org and you'll find us.
Can parents and students stop by any time to tour the
Anytime.
campus?
Oh,
Oh, no, we're completely open. I know
Yes.
that there are some people that tell you can come on this day. Doors are open, you're welcome.
All right. Good job, guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. Perry and Tony from VASA, the Valley Arts and Science Academy, here on Central Valley Talk.